It's time to dive into BuildShip's AI Builder features. As we've seen in previous videos, BuildShip offers a vast collection of ready-made nodes. But what if you can't find the exact node you need? Are you going to give up or wait for the BuildShip team to create and publish one, which could take time? Instead, why not unblock yourself with BuildShip's Generate with AI features? That's right. You can create custom nodes from scratch using AI and even edit existing ones to fit your needs. But that's not all. There's a new feature coming to BuildShip very soon that will allow you to generate an entire workflow from scratch using AI. So expect to see that in a future video. To show you how BuildShip's AI features work, we'll create a new workflow. Let's say that we wanted to create a Hacker News workflow equivalent to the Perplexity Weekly News Tracker workflow that we're currently building. Let's start by creating a new workflow. Start from scratch, and we'll call this Hacker News. Create. We want this workflow to search Hacker News and return information for the topics we give it. To begin, let's add a new node and let's search for Hacker News. Oh, but that's right. We don't have any integration nodes with Hacker News. So what are we going to do? We're going to put BuildShip's Generate with AI feature to work. When you have the nodes library open, you can switch to the Generate tab. And here, we'll describe the node that we want to generate. This prompt is structured relative to the anatomy of a node. If you watched our previous video where we talked about nodes, you'll know that a node is made up of inputs, the core business logic, that is what you want your node to do, and then finally the output, so what you want to return. So let's start writing our prompt. We'll say, given a query, I want to do a search on the Hacker News website. I want to return the post title, author, link, points, and date. If we wanted to, we could also provide any additional context. For example, if you were integrating with an API, then what you could do here is copy portions of the API documentation and paste it here. For now, we'll leave this prompt as is, and we'll generate our node with AI. As you can see, our generation is in process, and it usually takes around 1 minute. But not for us, because that was well under 1 minute. Perfect. Our node has been generated with AI. Now let that sink in for just a minute. We generated a fully completed node just with a prompt. This created the node for us, and if we open up the code, we get the code that was generated by the AI. All our inputs, in this case we just have one, was also generated with the label as well as some descriptions and even an output. Now all we need to do is put this node to the test and see if the AI got it right. So we'll test the node and let's search for OpenAI and let's test the node. Absolutely amazing. It's working. Let's expand the result preview. And here we're getting back results from Hacker News. We're getting back the title, the author, the link, points, and the date. Now let's try that again with a different search query. This time we'll enter cursor AI and test the node again. And it's still working. As a next requirement, let's say that we want to be able to limit the number of results that we return back from the Hacker News API. Now this will allow us to showcase the ability to edit a node with AI. To do that, you can either click the modify button here, but if you've closed this, then you can click on the 3 dots and then click edit with AI. And now we just need to describe what we want to modify. So I'll just say here, I also want an input to control the number of results to return. And I'll just fix this typo And now we can generate with AI. So now the AI will modify our node, and we just have to wait. And there it is. So it added the new input for us. If we take a look at the code, we can see that it's now using this limit. Perfect. So now we can test this node. Let's say that this time we only want to return 2 results, and let's test the node again. And if we expand this, it's still working, and we get back the number of results that we specified, in this case just 2. And hopefully you're seeing the big picture here. We went to the BuildShip library, we searched if there were any Hacker News node available, and unfortunately, there weren't. But we didn't panic. We didn't even have to reach out to the BuildShip team or the community on Discord. We took it upon our own by using BuildShip's Generate with AI feature to generate our own Hacker News search node. And all we had to do was just write up a prompt, and bam, we have our node. The last point that we want to make is that you can also edit any of the existing BuildShip nodes with AI. For example, we can come here to the nodes library, we can add any random node, and then we'll still have the edit with AI feature available that we can use to modify this node. If you're generating a new node from scratch, you can find the Generate with AI feature at the top here for faster access. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into a node that we've been using since the beginning of this course, and that's the flow output node.